Beryl Court here in Tidwell. Why did we buy this, right? What we love about this is the fact that it is just 15 minutes from the airport and 12 minutes from downtown. Now, what we are building here, we're not selling. We're going to be using this for Airbnb for the next 10 years before we later sell it. We're opposite Exxon Mobil, Exxon filling station here in Tidwell. Okay, and you can see it's a road. It's a main street leading you down to downtown to the airport. So really strategic, and I'm talking about the Bush International Airport. So very strategic location, and it's an opportunity for you to invest. What I see here, and people ask me what was the thing I looked out for. I saw this as a new community evolving. Now, Houston is bulging. If you know, you know. Right, there's so much growth. Texas had over 500,000 people move to Texas last year alone. This year is projected to 1 million. Right? If you live in Houston, you can see how the traffic is increasing by the day. Now, what this also will happen is the downtown, okay, is also going to be affected with this growth. So what happens is more people are moving towards this side, right? Because this is just 12 minutes from downtown Houston. So we're taking advantage of, there's a lot of gentrification going on. In the next 10 years, you will not believe this neighborhood called Tidwell, because there will be a lot of bigger houses, more luxury houses, high net worth housing coming this way because of the growth that is taking place, and that's why I decided to do it. And choosing not to sell it once by the way, we've gotten the permits, horizontal and vertical. So we're starting construction next year. We're interviewing general contractor. If you know any general contractor, we're interviewing as many. Once they are good, they are credible. We have several projects for general contractors to work with us on. But for me is, I know that once we're done by next year, ending the 24 units of 1 bedroom and 2 bedrooms will fully completed, and we just felt it's wisdom to listen for any of the people coming from the airport, people coming to downtown, right? Will need a short stay, right? Business travelers will need a short stay. They need where to live, and it is wisdom to have a short length for now, and then keep it for another 10 years. So this whole project is about almost $7 million in total that will cost us to finish it. But if I leave it for another 10 years, we will be able to sell it in excess of 20 million 10 years from now. So for me, that's a long-term game that I'm playing for this particular project. Okay, so for every project we have, this is project 2 we are doing today. By the way, this is a tour. Today is a tour of all our various projects here in Houston Metropolis. We just finished the one of the office, and this is Tidwell, Beryl Court Tidwell. The next we'll be going to is Bookshare, and we'll end it at Richmond. So all the 4 we want to show you today. But this for me, very strategic. It's the first one we'll start construction, and it's the first one that will complete by 2025. So what are we then doing? We'll say, okay, if you are not selling the house, why are you talking to me about this? Is that you can invest. Okay, you can invest, and as we rent out these houses, we'll be giving you a portion of the returns, the cash flow. And it's the way to build wealth. I've taught a lot of you who are my students many times over and over again. Wealth is all about cash flow. Even for me, it's about cash flow. Being able to put my money into something, then it keeps generating cash for me for the next 10 years. That's how to get wealth. Because rich people are people who are able to make money while they sleep. Somebody said something very bad. It's a landlord, tenant work for landlord. And the reason is because, landlords make more money when they are sleeping, because tenants go to work for them. You It's one of my quotes that landlord make money while sleeping. Why? Because tenant go work for them. So it's important to know that real assets is you invest in properties like this. We do all the work. We do all the interview contractors, buy the land, get the right land, do all the work, and we share the profit together. So you can be part of our investment program. We have a fund. With just $10,000, you can be part of the fund. We are totally raising $200 million for the first set of projects we're embarking on. The ultimate goal is $1 billion portfolio assets in the US in the next 5 to 10 years. So it's ambitious, it's tall, but hey, that's who we are. We take risks. We've come this far, 16 years as a company, right? Starting the company, the entire holding company started with 1,000 naira, $10, 16 years ago, guys. And today we control over $100 million worth of property assets in 4 continents of the world. We're adding this additional $200 million to it. So, hey, God has been faithful. You can be part of it. It's a risk, but hey, there's risk, not taking risk. The real risk is where you don't even take risk, because every growth, every success comes at a cost, comes with a risk. But I'm here because I took risk. I wasn't from a rich home, so if I did not take risk years ago, I won't be here, right? I'll just continue to complain, blaming government, blaming African leaders for my problem. But you see, my blaming them does not change my own personal life. So I had to figure out a way to at least help myself first. Before I even want to complain and change anything, I want to help me. I want to be in a better position. And when I'm in a better position, I probably may even be able to use my influence to even create a better leadership in Africa. But you see, you can't even start that process if you yourself, you are not even financially free. And that's what I had to work on in my life. And my story is a humbling one. That somebody can start business back in Nigeria and then grow it to Dubai, grow it to UK, and then see what God is doing with us in the US. So be part of the story, be part of the success story. And I'm super excited with a lot of you who've taken the risk, and we need more. And be part of this journey with me. And I promise you, one day you'll be smiling and say, yes, I made the right decision. Again, we're not perfect. Businesses come with challenges, but I look back at what we've done is practically miracle. And we just give God all the glory. Because with what we had, with the resources we had starting and where we are, it's a miracle. So if you have questions for me, I'm ready to take your questions. Feel free to drop your questions before we get to location 3, which is Bookshare, and then location 4, which is Richmond. So any question, you can drop your question. Any question, anyone with a question, I can see. Yeah, we're practically on the road. And that's also the beautiful thing with the property, right? Because it's on the road, right? It's uniquely located, right? You can see some of the designs of what we're looking at doing here. So let me see if we have any question. Let me see. Thank you, Lagos Gist. Thank you for your compliments. I appreciate all of you who are showing signs of good job, all of that. Thank you. How can I partake? Real Touch Chinaza. Thank you for that question. You can partake by being one of our investors with as little as $10,000 and above. It used to be $20,000. You can be part of this. We're not selling the land or selling the house. It's just you invest, we build the house, you get part of the returns. Also, you can join our marketing team where we sell and we give you commission. So if you bring customer for us, you bring an investor for us, we'll give you a commission for that. Foundation, Great idea. How can one come see the land? First of all, I don't know why you want to come see the land. You probably are not in the US, so I don't know how easy it will be for you to come and see the land. Right? Exactly, and it's for investment. You are not buying. It's the next location we are going. Yes, that one we are selling land. So that one you can say, hey, I want to come see that land because you're buying the land. But this, you're not buying any land. You're not buying any house. You're just investing. You know, and we're using that investment to build houses, rent out the house, and then as the tenant pay us money, we share the profit with you. Okay, what's your source of inspiration? That's a long story. My source of inspiration, God. They need to fight poverty. I hate poverty. I've been through poverty for many, many years. If you hear, I mean, I've shared my story many times. How my mother would take me to neighbors to borrow money. I vow not to repeat the same for my children, right? I wanted a different story, and all that has inspired me. Mentors have inspired me in a great way. I've had great mentors who have inspired me. I've had, leaders who constantly inspire me. Dr. Cosmos, for example, is an inspiration, right? And what he said when I brought him here to come and see this project. And one of the things he said in our office after we toured all the various projects we were doing, and he said, you went to school. He said, Dr. Stephen went to school, and hence he has a better chance of doing greater things than I have done. Because I, Cosmos Maduka, did not even go to school, right? Taught grade 3 education, and yet I've built a big business like this. So people like Dr. Cosmos inspire me because I have a better chance of doing better. And the same way I'm inspiring a lot more younger people who even have better chance than me. Many of you watching me did not even have a terrible background like I had. I learned how to spell the word TH in JSS1. I still have a lot of grammatical errors when I write today, okay, because my education was quite poor and bad growing up. But I've built something for myself. So, yeah, God is my inspiration. Mentors are my inspiration. Need to have I was born into a poor family, but I vow that a rich family will come out of me. All that sources of inspiration. So what's the minimum amount for investment? Is $10,000 is the minimum amount. How can we reach you? Okay, so you can send a WhatsApp message +1443. Don't call me. It's WhatsApp chat +1443-790-3925. Then I will link you up with a staff that will help you. Give you all the further information you need. Questions will be answered. But hey, we're giving some bonuses. That's part of why I did this video. For those of you investing, today and tomorrow, we're giving between 2 to 6% bonus return on investment aside what is on our normal timetable. But that's for those who are immediately keen into this project. We're also removing the 10,000. It's increasing as well. So you want to invest immediately if you're serious about this. I want to be under your mentorship in person. I'm from Manitoba, Canada. Why not chat me on WhatsApp? My team will call you and then give you all the details on how to be part of my mentorship. I also need your book. Why not? All my books are on Amazon. Just type Stephen Akinta on Amazon. You see all my books. However, you can also definitely be part of what we do. You can chat me up and I'll give you details on how to get my book as well. I bought one in Dubai before I invested. I visited to Dubai. I live there. I live here in US. Why not? If you live in the US, you can come to our office, 5th 518 Brookshire. So you can come to our office, 518 West Green Boulevard, KT, and the zip code is 77450. Okay, again, 518 West Green Boulevard, okay, Katy, Texas, and the zip code is 77450. So you can come to the office and, you know, our team will take you, but call before coming to the office so that there's a staff to attend to you in the office, okay? But chat me on WhatsApp. Again, I've given you the number to chat me up on, +1 443 790 3925. WhatsApp chat only. Okay? WhatsApp, Where? To the next location. Okay, so guys, we have to go to Brookshire because the distance everywhere in Houston, Texas is big. Like everywhere is an hour plus away. What's your advice? What advice will you give a new entrepreneur who is scared of losing funds to an investment just in case fund fail? Get a mentor. Get a mentor. Don't start collecting people's money. Don't even start business with collecting people's money. We started our investment fund just 4 years ago. 3 years practical. Next year will be 4 years. Right? Meanwhile, we've been doing real estate for over 5 years. We're using my own money, friends and families that trust me. So we only opened an investment after 5 years of using my money and friends and family. Right? So don't start business and then just go out and say, give me money. You know, if you lose your family and friends' money, you can call them and say, you know, I'm sorry, this is what happened. And many of them will be considerate. But if you lose money of just normal random people, they're gonna come really after you, heavily after you, and you don't want that. So my advice, you know, start business with your own money, savings. Reach out to families, reach out to uncles, reach out to your pastor. Okay, people that you gain social capital with, start with them. Okay, and then gradually, you know, you can grow the business. Then later on, you can now start telling other people to say, see what I've done. I mean, why are we able to convince people? They saw what we did in Dubai. They saw what we've done in Nigeria. They've seen the integrity we've used to do projects in UK, and even here in the US, we have some other projects, right? So that is making them say, okay, I can trust this guy. He's been here. He's been there for 16 years. He's going nowhere. Okay, we've seen what he's done. We know what he's capable of. That's how you do it. Mosongo Junior says, I miss your seminar in Cameroon. Well, shame on you. You missed it. You missed it, and I miss you too. Don't miss the next one. We're going to Doha, and then we're doing as well. We're doing Kenya, and we're doing Singapore as well. So love you all. Remember to chat me, WhatsApp chat, no call, +1 443 790 3925. I will then link you with a staff that will call you and give you all the details. But don't lose the opportunities we have. Don't lose the opportunity for we have some bonuses if you invest today. So call, invest. I love you. Bye bye.